of Arsenal tonight?
Obviously, that first half wasn't usually like them. A lot of mistakes, a lot of things not going with their way, and it weren't the greatest performance in the first half. But in the second half, I think what they can take from it is that they can go up gears. Like they can still go up gears, and I think that's something that's very underrated in football is being able as a team to go from gear 1 to gear 2 to gear 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like many teams get stuck in gear 2 and that's it. Like they get into second gear and that's all they can get into. But Arsenal did show that actually, okay, listen, that we're behind. We can actually turn it on in that second half. They were the better team. It was a game of two halves, and credit to Liverpool for holding on to that lead and the young players coming on and being disciplined and making sure that they keep the defense clean and don't make any mistakes. But Arsenal were playing some good stuff, and you know what? Yeah, I think if people haven't realized by now how good Odegaard is, I think they need to reevaluate how they look at football because
yeah.
this guy is top notch, and I know we've had a conversation before about maybe Rice becoming the captain or whatnot, but the way he just performs on the pitch, I can see why he's the captain for Arsenal. He's on the ball, he's everywhere, he's creating chances, just doing beautiful things with the football, and it's just kind of like, you know what, yeah, Arsenal need to really and truly build around this guy. Make sure that this guy is actually getting all the players that he kind of needs around him so he can actually do what he needs to do. So if that's another midfielder coming in, so he can do less defensive work, he can do less build-up work, and he can just do his thing in the final third. Yeah, listen, you're gonna see a brilliant version of Odegaard, and I think that's where they've been lacking in Granit Xhaka leaving and not replacing him, and they might be getting Mikel Moreno instead to fill that void. And if they do, Rice Moreno in that midfield with Odegaard in front,
and you know, I'll keep the same energy for Arsenal as I did for the Man United game. There are certain defeats in pre-season I think you can absolutely take. Narrowly losing 2-1 you can take. I think they would be very disappointed with the first goal they conceded in terms of their defensive shape. I don't think Kai Havertz works in midfield. I think that if I was, again, they're trying different things and it is about fitness. If we were reviewing the match, then Nwaneri should have started in that position for me. I think it may have been a little bit different, but they did start to take hold of the ball a bit more in the second half. The problem you have in the preseason games is I really and truly, we should just go live after the first half, because then you start getting a massive substitutions for both sides, and the games always become a little bit disjointed in the second half, if that made sense. So, yeah, look, from my perspective, I thought Arsenal did okay in places and in spaces in terms of performances, but you can the one thing I would say again is you can see how much they need Saka and or somebody else to come into that team, because Reece Nelson's good, but he's never ever going to be of the level, anywhere near the level of a Saka. Kai Havertz next season can't be playing in that midfield. He can't be playing that midfield. That's why, though, the deal's been done for Moreno to come into the team.
And I know people are... Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go on.
No, I know people are chatting about it, but like, obviously, Zinchenko, he's not what Arsenal needs in a left back anymore. Maybe stick him in midfield. Maybe it will work, or move him on at this point, because he's showing that he's not up for the fight for it to be a Premier League champion. Unless he's getting carried by his team, he's not the guy to lead the team, and that's where he is at his career. That he wants to be leading, he wants to be playing, and he's just not that guy. Him and then Fabio Vieira. That was, listen, you missed with that one, Arsenal. I know you've had some amazing signings recently and really good signings in the last few years, but that Fabio Vieira, brother, that's a miss. That's a big miss.
Sorry, Sancho just scored, but it was given as offside. It looked offside.
The game's on now. Oh, the game's started now. Oh,
yeah. Do you know what's really funny, right?
It's 3:30.
No, it's 3:00. But all the other preseason games have kicked off late, and this one actually managed to kick off early. This one actually kicked off a minute early.
Nice.
Yeah. Or actually, no. Someone said it meant to start at 5 to 3, so it was actually late still.
Oh, okay.
This here from Matt, though, I agree with. Partey physically is done. I know it's preseason, so people have still got their fitness levels to get up. But I was looking at Partey and thinking to myself, he looks physically looked a shadow of himself. I really did. I really did think that. I agree. This year says the game proves two things. One, Calafiori was absolutely necessary, as Zinchenko is a clear liability, and two, Liverpool are still a title contending team. I think it's fair to draw those conclusions from that game, and considering what we already know about in real time from these players. I was at the game. Zinni and Kivior were awful. I think Kai was actually good in midfield. Do you know what? The thing with Kai Havertz that I just don't think he has the technical ability on the ball to do is try and sort of command the game. And I think Juanyeri is going to be able to do that. Marino will be able to do that. So yeah, I think he's good when he's got the ball at his feet. But it's in terms of a good flick here, a good pass there. But he's just not the guy to play in central midfield, in my opinion, especially not against Premier League teams. Personally, I think Arsenal went out and got. If Arsenal went out and got a striker, Havertz would need to drop back into midfield, and it doesn't suit him. Therefore, Arteta would have a major problem. But I don't know if he would. I think you start using, for me, you use Gabriel Jesus on the left or right as cover, and then Havertz and the new striker fight it out to be the number 1 or number 2, number 9. That's how you do it. And if Kai Havertz ends up being a bench player, but the new number 9 scoring goals and Arsenal were better, then he's not going to drop to midfield if you're about to sign Mikel Merino. You know where you're signing him for Kai Havertz to start over him.
Okay, I didn't realize that was a clean tackle, but apparently it was.
Hang on. Oh Jesus! Come on, ref. Oh, nice pre-season. Oh my God, he said he got the ball. Piss off.
This is what I'm saying.
Piss off. How is that not a foul? My word. Why is everybody taking issue with the pitch again? I don't know. I didn't think there's anything wrong with the pitch tonight.
Wow. I've just seen the replay. That's 100% a red card if that was in a real game. That's terrible. Let's
have a little look. I'm gonna see the replay now as well. Ball's played over the top. In fairness, though, I'm probably offside.
Yeah.
So VAR would stop it, but it's just such a foul. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. This year says, our fans gas up saying we're back, whilst Liverpool fans are more sensible. But again, do you know what I say to you, Mr. Rashford Goat? Because most of your tweets and most of your comments, and I respect the super chats about United are quite negative, but I respect your opinion. What I would say is this: who are these Man United fans saying that we were back? Because, do they have a name? Do they have a face? If not, I mean, I know you don't have a name and a face for us either, but if they don't have a name and a face, you can't be taking them seriously because they're just doing it for engagement farming, but mainly because there's no accountability because no one knows who the hell they are. It's like all the idiots. I'm seeing all the certain Arsenal fans kind of mock and laugh that Euro's out for 3 months. And then when anyone attacks them for it, they go, what about this? And they put a picture up of one of these nameless, faceless Man United fans who've done the same to their players. And it's just, this is what I mean by these individuals. Why is anybody following them? They're fucking scumbags. They're genuine scumbags. If I see anyone doing it, they're out of there. Like United fans, if I follow them and they're writing nonsense, we're back, we're winning the league next year, the first thing I do is mute them and then unfollow them if I'm accidentally following them. And then they're gone off my timeline and I don't see the nonsense anymore. Ignore it because it's all bullshit, my friend. Nelson is here for vibes. Prefer Fabio.
You should prefer neither. Really, both shouldn't be Arsenal to their level, unfortunately. Yeah.
There we go. Look, I want to thank everyone who's tuned in. I'm sure if Arsenal would have won, there might have been a few more people tuning in, but it is late. People have probably gone to bed. United are playing. I didn't realize Batista's manager was Pellegrini. We're live after Man United versus Real Betis. So make sure if you're around, if you're awake, make sure you're all tuning in. But until next time, everybody, look after yourselves. Take care. Goodbye. What's happened here? Because KJ put his hands up. There's a good cross. Rashford gets the ball. Oh, beautiful Rashford. Good pullback. Is that a pen? How's that not a pen, ref?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my goodness, referee.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my goodness, referee. Could have broke his leg. Wow. This feels like a real game where we're not getting anything. Like genuinely.
Yeah. This is proper preseason, getting us ready for the season.
Yeah, what's going to happen in real life. Listen, everybody who's tuned in. Thank you.